हाय एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग। उम्मीद करता हूँ खैरियत से होंगे। तो अभी हम आ गए गॉड ऑफ वॉर के अनदर गेट वीडियो के साथ। लास्ट टाइम हम
So Mimir,
काफ़ी आगे
why
तक
did
आ
Freya
गए थे,
spin
तो
your
चलिए अब
face?
इसको आगे कंटिन्यू
No.
करते हैं।
Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability
शिप
to
चलाने
all
का भी एक
threats,
अनदर ही
physical
लेवल है
or
इसके लिए,
magical.
देखिए ज़रा।
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of his power?
Well, as I recall, it involved a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
कहाँ तक लेके जाएगी ये? लेक ऑफ 9। व्हाट इज दिस?
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Dock us near the bridge.
Mimir,
ब्रिज तक
you
पहुँच
never
गए।
did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our
Same
focus.
one.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the
Focus,
bridge.
beta,
Take me
focus.
to it.
Finally, that horn.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
अच्छा, ये कह रहा है पुट हिम टू द हॉर्न। हॉर्न किधर है? ये रहा। अच्छा, ये लो बेटा। वाओ, पूरा ड्रैगन, बहुत ही खतरनाक ड्रैगन है ये, देखो। पता नहीं नाम क्या था इसका, नाम भूल गया मैं।
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world suffering absolutely abhors the
Statue of Thor has been destroyed कर
he
दिया
was probably
ड्रैगन ने।
sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. Mimir and Mimir. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Makuna huntun kun. Aon ekonotunovunora.
पता नहीं कौन सी अजीब जुबान में बातें किए जा रहे दोनों।
He knows the pain of your loss.
चलो शुक्र है, हमें भी कुछ समझाए।
Efniun Forbur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that He thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
चलें आगे. Thank you so much, Dragon. I don't know what's his name.
The water's dropped
But
even
now I
further.
have to move.
You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I
Yeah.
can see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
ज़ाहिर जाके ही देखेंगे. पूरा का पूरा ब्रिज इसने मूव कर दिया एक जगह से दूसरी जगह. तो यहाँ पे दोबारा इसको हम बिठा सकते हैं हॉर्न पे. बट अभी हमें आगे जाना है. What is this place? उसी तरह की लग रही है मुझे जैसे पहले देखी थी हमने. खैर चलिए चल के देखते हैं क्या है यहाँ पे. चेंज हो गया ऑब्जेक्टिव. आई थिंक यहाँ जाना है.
So when we get to the boat, we can have
Where's
a
the
look at
boat?
that special chisel now.
अच्छा और
Go
नीचे.
exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
ये रही बोट. आ जाओ बेटा. दोबारा बोट पे ट्रैवल करना है.
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
अच्छा ये स्टैचू है. यहाँ पे आ गए. ठीक है अब इससे भी आगे जाएंगे. ये स्टैचू डिस्ट्रॉय किया इसने थॉर का. What is this?
Mimir,
गेट लग रहा है.
you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large
Channel.
measure for her present
प्लेस का नाम है.
circumstances.
नया एरिया
And not
डिस्कवर किया है.
without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won. But the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. And we'll pick this up later.
You were taken from this realm too early.
ये क्या है?
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie
spirit
in
है?
pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Seither magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
सही बात है. इतना फालतू टाइम नहीं है इसके
They've
लिए हमारे
taken
पास.
3 of sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake.
चुप करते हैं तो
Bring me
मैं
her
चुप कर रहा हूँ
bones,
उसे.
child. Gulvig will reward you.
हाँ ठीक है हम जा रहे हैं. अल्लाह हाफिज. आजा बेटा. ये रास्ता तो बंद है.
Last we were in a boat, you had just started the story. What did you want to tell me about the Long War?
Both sides suffered tremendous losses. And for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun
जाना
anymore,
वहीं पे है.
but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
Or I can just tell you the story later.
Please, my fair Gulvig. This realm suffers without her spirit.
Good. The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
Okay, here we go.
मार बेटा. ये ले बेटा. मेरी टेंशन नहीं लेनी है. इसकी टेंशन लेनी है जिसने अभी हमारे सामने आ गया. आ जाओ बेटा. आप लोग भी आ जाओ. यहाँ पे फुल हेल्थ गिवन थी, मुझे लग रहा था यहाँ पे कुछ तो होगा ऐसा। हाँ हाँ ये ले बेटा। कहाँ से आ रही हैं ये? पहले इनको मारते हैं, उसके बाद इस बड़े को भी मैं मारता हूँ। इधर मार बेटा। हाँ शाबाश, आ जाओ इधर, आ जाओ। अच्छा ये उस पर डिस्ट्रॉय What is this? Power यहाँ पर बात कर सकूँ। गया 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 गया, मैं भी गया। कहाँ गया? आ जाओ बेटा, कुछ नहीं होगा बेटा, मुझे कुछ नहीं होगा। चलते हैं आगे, अभी टेंशन नहीं लेनी।
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out while...
Look if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
चलें, रास्ता भी ओपन हो गया है, इनको भी हरा दिया। अब आगे देखते हैं क्या है। और
What is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamur, a very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son, but young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, the quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person who didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home.
Wow, what a beautiful eyes.
And what happened next?
यहाँ थॉट्स नहीं मिलने लगे हम। चलो चल के देखते हैं।
What killed him?
So wonderful, यार, so wonderful.
He fell in a village?
Wow.
Thamur
Mountain.
fell, crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the
वो
Vanir
थॉर का
god
हैमर भी
Njord.
नजर आ रहा है मुझे, देखें।
Thor always took credit for planning that one. But the truth is, the sweaty bag just got lucky.
A wolf!
A
Northern
dangerous
dog.
beast. We will take him down together.
हाँ बेटा, करते हैं अभी।